agree minutes from the last meeting. First of all, I just read them. Agreed. Are there any other apologies for absence? We are correct. Are there any declarations of interest? No. Okay. There is no public participation in this meeting. So we go to agenda item 5, which is the review of the statement of the licensing policy, which can be found at page 4. It starts at page 4 of the pack. The actual licensing policy in draft, starting at page 7, and I understand this is going to go out to public consultation.
Yeah, it's well-established policy. It's been in place for well in excess of 10 years. It used to be reviewed every 3 years. The law has changed, so it's reviewed every 5 years now. We would like approval to start an 8-week consultation. And while I appreciate we are in the pre-election period at the moment, I have checked with the legal department, and we are okay to agree for it to go forward for consultation. But that consultation won't start until next week after the election.
Does anybody have any questions, recommendations?
Just a quick follow-up in that case. There's obviously pretty much all the issues are about criminal activity in essence. Are you informed when any criminal activity has taken place, or only when the licence is up for renewal?
No, yes, we are. We get reports from the police licensing officer every morning, in actual fact. So if there's been any activity, we get an automatic log that comes through. 99% of the time it's a 0, but we do get informed if there's anything, so, which helps us to be more proactive than reactive.
We're on to launch today.
Yeah, quickly, there's a note in the revised policy regarding counter-terrorism for larger venues and having a plan in place. Is that in reference to the new legislation? I think it's Martin's Law.
It is. Martin's Law is now been enacted. So we'll include that. It's not part of this policy, but the requirements on venues is. So anyone, where it's appropriate to put those conditions in on licences, then the applicant should be looking to do that.
Very good. Thank you.
I had a look at Martin's Law, Terrorism Protection Premises Act 2025. Should it be referred to by, I think it should be referred to correctly by Terrorism Protection Premises Act 2025. Because I suppose it's only just gone through, so it might have been not, it might be just still a bill.
I think it still was when I drafted.
That's right, so you might not, that's why you might not put the and I did see that it's actually incorporated into the policy by reference. I'm just wondering why it's just incorporated by reference. Wouldn't it be easier to actually put what the requirements are? Is it because some of the act isn't in force yet?
No, I think because it wouldn't apply to every single licence that is issued. It's very much licences are, they have to be appropriate and on their own merit. So for a smaller venue, you wouldn't need that. It's just basically advising that something of a size like that would have to refer to that legislation to put something in their operating schedules.
And I'm right, the bulk of it, I mean, it looks like the main part of it is ensuring that personnel are trained to evacuate.
I think it's training around safety and evacuating after the Manchester Arena bombings. Obviously, that really came to the fore, and I think that's what prompted this.
Yes. So, anyway, has anyone got anything further? No. So, if we're content to approve it, we can agree to approve it.
Thank you.
That concludes that agenda item, and then the rest. We have a